the first victim of Naruto Talk no Jutsu. When Zabuza bullied Kakashi in Team 7, but Naruto and Sasuke carried. Let's get straight to the video.
All the way back to the first real mission for Team 7, back when Kakashi was a bum with aura, Sakura was useless, and Naruto had even less of a bag than he does now. But regardless, they get sent to escort this old, broke, bum Tazuna back to the land of waves. And since he don't got no motion for real, it's only a C rank mission, meaning they don't got nothing to worry about. This is about to be an easy check. It's like putting money on MJ winning the finals. I already know it's finna hit. That's free money. So let's set off, and we see some freak pop his head out from a puddle to sneak a peek on some Hisoka timing before coming all the way out like Lil Nas, then launching another person, letting them both spawn in chains from their inventory like it's the 1800s. They go wrapping around Kakashi, completely tying him up, with his backup being a depressed 12-year-old and Sakura. So yeah, rest in peace. As they yank the chains and mutilate this man Kakashi, dropping off chunks of ground beef and ketchup like they finna make a struggle meal, leaving Sakura and Naruto shook. Except before they can even process what's going on, Naruto gets blitzed by both of them as they just stand behind him laughing like he got a messed up cut in the back or something. Before they both are ready up with the chains until the prince pops up showing off his 2009 LeBron vert as he grabs his shuriken and yeets it at the chains, pinning them to a tree, and even following up with the kunai just to be safe, which crazily enough actually works as Sasuke falls down on their arms before grabbing them and smacking them with kicks to the face, leaving Naruto over here paralyzed from the aura. He ain't ever seen nobody move like this. His only role model at this point is literally Aruka, and his ultimate is yelling. He probably ain't even think this was possible. But then the chain breaks, sending one of them blitzing for Naruto, got him petrified, and the other goes for Tazuna to try and finish the job, except Sakura gets in front of him with the blick, and even Sasuke pops in too to protect his baby mama. Till out of nowhere, they get snatched into headlocks by nothing.
No, it just hit me. I don't think they ever got married. I think he just smashed and dip, and he ended up having Saturday. Damn, that's crazy.
None other than the copy.
I could be
himself,
wrong. Coming
just
down
standing
below
there
if I'm
farming,
wrong.
getting Sasuke pissed. He wanted all the attention for himself. As we find out that bro actually used a substitution earlier and decided to just wait till the last minute to jump in to make sure he looked as clean as possible. A lesson he chose to teach Sasuke for the tuning exams. As he then proceeds to cook Naruto pretty much a bit right to his face and in front of his crush. And I'ma be honest, I wouldn't let that slide. If that was me, there would have been one less join in a leaf. I'm just leave it there. Before he then walks over to Sasuke and Sakura, still holding these dudes in headlocks, and they look like they done accepted their fate. They ain't even trying to break out. Don't tell me Kakashi actually got Conqueror's Haki, cause if he do and he's still a bum, I'ma be pissed. But since he feeling himself, Sasuke decides to ask Naruto a question.
You're not hurt, are you? Scaredy cat.
Sage! Sage! Sage!
And once again, right in front of his crush too. This guy Naruto is a better man than me. I would have sent us both to Hagoromo about 600 episodes early. But this leads to Kakashi interrogating Tazuna, calling him broke for trying to finesse this A or B rank mission down to a C rank mission, meaning they not even finna get their full money's worth, just for them to still do it anyway, since Naruto went Hannah Baker and took the poison out of his hand the old-fashioned way. But while they lollygagging, we go and see some little guy pressing this mummy on the couch before he whips out a sword put into his neck. And this John long as mess looking like, as he says, this time instead of sending bums, he'll go personally as the demon of the hidden mist. So Team 7 hits the road, or the One Piece solo in Ocean, I should say, and we get a lore drop on the little man Gato, who is pretty much like a short Franklin Saint, who wants to eradicate Tazuna so that he can't make the bridge, therefore he gets more money. Shout out capitalism. Nice. And so eventually they make it to the village.
I just realized all of this was over a damn bridge. Over a bridge. That short man didn't want that bridge to be built.
Before hitting the road for real this time. As Kakashi realizes, they definitely finna spin back, and they are not finna send some bum tunings this time. So he about to have some actual comp, meaning all the aura he just gained finna go out the window, cause I know he is not built for this. So they keep on walking until Naruto starts up the shenanigans, almost packing up this rabbit, leaving bro looking like he just got some marvelous head, until Kakashi realizes Whites aren't from around here, meaning somebody brought this rabbit from somewhere indoors, which actually means someone used a substitution instead of getting packed up with Naruto's kunai, which confirms that 7 episodes into the series, Naruto already got like Jonin level sensory. But we can discuss that another day. As from in the trees, we see none other than Zabuza, who starts to slow look up on Kakashi like he's some fine shit before putting on an absolutely crazy glade session until he just vanishes and we see his sword come spinning in trying to give everybody the Hidan treatment, making them hit the ground like it's a tornado drill before it goes sticking into a tree, and this man Zabuza transmissions on it looking back trying to ore farm too. Get around Kakashi and just
Damn, I just realized he was looking over farmer too. Only for a little bit. Damn, Naruto has some oral farmers.
start moving different.
People having some
But
competition.
even in this
Put it that
do or
way.
die situation, Kakashi just walks up with his hands in his pockets like he Darvin him before he realizes nobody can pull up with aura like this and not be a threat, giving him no other choice but to start reaching for the headband. And for the first time, we see the Sharingan. And that bit is still tough. And this gives Zabuza no choice but to start spawning in mist, then dipping out of there with his sword to go and strike a pose on the water, thinking he in the Ginyu force, so that he can charge his chakra, getting ready for the fade. Until suddenly, he's gone. And not just him, because eventually the mist turns into 2022 Ice Spice, getting thick as hell. To the point even Kakashi disappears until he claps some hands and sends the mist flying back with so much aura we can even see it surrounding him. And some people just can't handle all that, as we see Sasuke tweaking off it, saying he's never felt something so chilling, even though he literally saw his brother turn into Michael Myers and eradicate the family tree.
Oh,
You know,
God.
which includes him walking in on the corpse of his mother and father. But anyway, the crazier part is, Junk was so crazy, this man tried to join him before Kakashi stops him, telling his crazy ass to calm down. Bro was doing this in the first arc of the series. No wonder bro turned into a psychopath. Shout out to Neji, it was all his destiny. But even when Kakashi thinking he me, trying to act all calm and nonchalant, that shit all goes away when we see Zabuza pop in between Team 7 and Tazuna with this wild ass form, knowing he can hit 1 360 and get the squad wipe without even needing any heals. Except Kakashi blitzes in before bro could even swing, going straight into his kidney. Got him leaking everywhere, looking like his water broke. And after seeing who bro be hanging with all the time, I can see why. Until behind Kakashi, we see another Zabuza who gets to swing his sword this time, connecting on Kakashi, giving him that Gojo special, making him half off, letting bro finally meet up with his dad. Except,
Cap.
of course, he was fade too, as a kunai gets put against Zabuza's throat, ending the fight in 18.4 seconds, before I could even sit up in my seat for real. They call this man the demon of the hit and miss, and all he did was strike poses in aura form. Bro was a glorified cheerleader. So now he got to think of 5 DDG songs before he joined the Headless Club with me. But that's such an impossible task, he might as well give up now. Except we hear him start laughing before he deep fries Kakashi, saying he'd never lose to some copycat mecha with Uchiha. As he then pops up behind Kakashi and loads a crazy swing that he ducks under, making Zabuza pull out that Uno reverse card and switch his hands before coming in with a kick and smacking him, knocking
Damn.
this man out the frame, finna send him flying into the sun. As Zabuza picks up his sword and goes running, just to stop when he sees these little ass spikes on the ground. Like, bro, you are a whole super ninja and worry about the equivalent of stepping on Legos. This is the epitome of being a fake demon, I'm not gonna lie. So instead, he turns around, striking a pose showing off the traps before jumping away as Kakashi falls into the water, missing his perfect chance to hit his ass with the RKO, until Kakashi then pops out the water, flexing his greater than One Piece durability, as Zabuza flashes in, spamming signs, then trapping Kakashi in a water prison, just like that. All the glazing and me riding so far just goes completely down the drain in bro's first real fight.
I'm gonna be honest. I look at how to take two. I had said that Kakashi's a fraud, and I'm gonna be honest. I think I still have that take. I'm sorry, but you have over 1,000 jutsus. You mean to tell me that you're not using a Rasengan on Zabuza? I would have been the first Naruto abusing a Rasengan. Facts. You get trapped by Zabuza, dog. Like I think he's like what, C rank type of ninja, but if people glaze you that much, me personally should have no div Zabuza. I'm just saying. I would have used the Rasengan on Pain. Shoot, my sensei did it, Jiraiya did it, even though they both dead. But you know, Naruto doing it. Fuck it, why not? Rasengan, not pain.
I can't believe it, man. This whole arc so far has been the story of fake demons. First, Naruto, who's a literal demon, then Zabuza, and now the third strongest person in the leaf. Probably even the second strongest Jonin in the world. Just cooked. And so now Zabuza casts a jutsu and a water clone spawns in to finish the job, leaving Naruto mortified. You think he just saw what Jiraiya got hidden in his closet or so. As the clone starts loading in even more mist, making the screen look like it's filled with snow, like it's Marvel Rivals, until Naruto gets kicked like 30 feet back, even knocking off little bro's headband. And seeing this, Kakashi like, oh yeah, these niggas are cooked, before telling them to just run away. And of course, that'll
Bro didn't want Naruto to meet his dad for real. He would have found some way to come back to life and talk to Kakashi. Not even Kakashi, talk to the third Hokage. Oh, so you mean to tell me the fourth Hokage was my dad this whole time?
Chiha Pride was not finna let that happen. As Sasuke goes running in, launching like 5 shuriken in a straight line, like Zabuza don't got this monstrosity of a sword that easily packs them all up. As Sasuke goes jumping, then following over him with the kunai caught back like he D-Rose, just to get the cane treatment, as Zabuza gripped the mess out of this 12-year-old Nick before just yeeting him out of there. And so Naruto like, he got Sasuke? Oh yeah, I don't stand a chance. And just look at how he looks over, bro. This boy is terrified as Zabuza just towers over him.
That's
He
how
got an
it
N1 with his eyes pitch black, mad as hell. And Naruto definitely feeling that pressure because, bro, look at him. But then the main character gene starts to kick in as he turns to run, but notices the bandage on his hand, reminding him that he said he'll never back down again. So after the Nick at 30 pep talk, he locks in and goes running. But these have absolutely no faith in, bro. Kakashi here mad, and Sakura spazzing more than when Sasuke made her a single mom. Not thinking bro even has a chance to survive. As we then see ketchup splatter, and Naruto gets sent rolling and tumbling right into the Yamcha with perfect form. But that boy got his headband back because he getting ready to beat this man ass with that shit on. That's what I'm talking about, man. Who got more dog than him? As he tells Sasuke that he got a plan, and not even bothering to tell Sakura, knowing she can't do shit. But before we can even get to the boxing, we get a lore drop on the so-called demon of the Mist Zabuza, and how he had to murk over 100 of his classmates just to pass his graduation exam. What? So yeah, all that fake demon stuff I was talking about earlier, forget about it. This man was King Von of the Mist, had more bodies than Ruby Rose. I retract all former statements. Until out of nowhere, he checks Sasuke, sending him to the ground. Then follows it up with a damn people's elbow like he's a rock, making him cough up a whole
he did that to
ketchup.
Sasuke.
And then even put his foot on his tummy, basking in the aura of comboing a 12-year-old. Punk still got it, I guess. So now, finally, Naruto pulls his sign out, spawning in hella shadow clones, completely surrounding Zabuza like seniors with a freshman, till they ready up their kunai and all go leaping above him and making this fat pile on top, trapping bro under a pile of miners like Drake's exes. Except Zabuza locks in and sends them flying off of him, making them go sliding in the dirt before one of them reaching their bags like they've had enough and finna pull out the blick. And then getting out a shuriken to Sasuke, who Odells it and instantly figures out the plan, showing off that A+ chemistry 8 episodes into the series, man. These niggas was made for each other. As he just stands there holding it, trying to look tough in front of Sakura like we didn't just see bro getting stomped out 18 seconds ago. Before he goes jumping up, then falling down and launching it right past Zabuza's clone and towards the real one that just snatches it out the air, no problem. Before another one comes flying in, giving him nowhere else to go except the Gojo cosplay meetup. Except then he jumps over it, but Sasuke still let out a smirk like he got something devious up his sleeve. As the shuriken poofs into Naruto, who then beams a kunai, giving Zabuza no choice but to pull out, freeing Kakashi. They're turning around, pissed, when all he had to do was take the kunai to his arm like a chimp. But some people not real demons for real. So now he loads the shuriken ready to finish Naruto until that man Kakashi pop up, blocking the shuriken, not even looking at bro. That's some real shit right there. As he looks up like a real demon, getting Zabuza shook. I knew that chain was fake. So then Kakashi smacks the shuriken to outer space, and they both jump back, getting some distance, before we see the absolute worst showing of hand signs of all time.
Worse?
Or I kid you not, these dudes sat here for 30 seconds spamming hand signs in the middle of their fight. So I'm here to ask you, In what world, especially full of ninjas, would this be a viable option in a fight, bro? They box.
That was tough. What you mean? People on TikTok was making beats out of it. That shit go hard. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a hey. I can't stand by you on that. I'm gonna be honest. That's one of the toughest hand signs in Naruto. One of that's like gotta be at least top 5 or top 10. Because like I ain't gonna lie to you, when they be doing the hand sign and they yell out the names or whatever, it go hard. I'm pretty sure kids growing up watching it, they was trying to do it. Cause I'm pretty sure it was one of them, kind of. I didn't watch Naruto that much growing up because it disappeared. But that's a story for another day. But what you mean it was boring? That was tough.
Any actual comp doing this and they get in one tap. Like imagine at this point in the series, Zabuza pulls up on Itachi. He was like, oh, you on the Akatsuki, right? You got a nice bounty on your head. Let me hit you with this water jutsu real quick. And he sit there for 30 seconds spamming signs just to eat an Amaterasu to the face, bro. That's all it takes. But they do it anyway. Both making water dragons that go all the way up through the sky and just cancel each other out after all the dramatics. They want me to think that junk was tough so bad. As we then go in to see them clashing under the waterfall trying to be romantic. As ironically, somebody back here in the tree come out of nowhere looking like they in a sundress. You know, I gotta get on my best behavior. But we go back to Kakashi and Zabuza separating before both doing the 10-10 technique and for no reason, just wasting screen time until they just
Hey, y'all see Sakura was useless.
strike a
Okay,
bow.
yeah, sure.
This whole time,
All right, buddy.
Kakashi just playing with his food, copying everything this man does, getting him pissed. Got him going into his freezer bag, seeing by the time he's done with him, he'll never open his monkey mouth again. Like, hey, yo, bruh. He not even black. As Kakashi loads the Sharingan and starts up a water vortex that goes spinning into a fat ball that crashes into Zabuza, sending him through the water on the monthly search for Shisui. It's so crazy getting cooked by a water jutsu versus someone from the land of fire when you're from a whole water village. Like, what happened to Shade, bro? This is like Shaq beating Steph in a three-point contest, bro. You supposed to be made for this. But that joke is going crazy, too.
Damn,
Running
I
all up
forgot
through
about
the floor
this.
before eventually putting man's back first into a tree. Cooked. And it ain't even over because then we see Kunako flying in going right into bro's limbs, pinning him up on the tree like he a poster. And somehow this guy Kakashi is up here on the branch posted up for no reason. Like he ain't the one who just threw the kunai. Until Zabuza asked, can he see into the future? Cause he was on his ass like he got observation hockey. But unknowingly, he set Kakashi up for a bar.
Yes, this is your last battle. Ever.
Except out of nowhere, we see needles come zooming in, bodying Zabuza, and by none other than the masked assassin, as the victim slowly falls to the ground, probably joining his classmates from back in the day. So Kakashi transitions down to confirm, and yeah, bro is halfway through the nether portal as we speak. So then Haku goes down, picking him up, and then it's gone with the wind. Never to be seen again. Making this crash out Naruto just run over and just start punching the ground like he mad at Minato, beating the grass off of it. Since he is mad that he can't hang with Haku. Like, buddy, Kakashi can't hang with Haku, and that's a grown-ass man. Relax. And speaking of, we see this man take one single step before starting to fall and face planting into the dirt. Washed. Some people just really ain't built to be Uchihas, man. But then again, a lot of them are frauds too.
Who's in the Chico? That's a fraud. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope he dropped the Haku part. I'm sorry for the background. He probably doing it right now. But all right, guys, end of this video. Hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I am out.